Custodio. Thank you for allowing us to have an informational interview with you. So, before we start, can you tell me about yourself?
Sure. I'm Adrian Rojas, and I've been with the BPO industry for 13 years. So I've handled several teams, and I've been a manager myself as well. I've handled mostly financial accounts like HSBC, American Express, and right now I'm handling a sales account which is doing business to business in the United States.
Thank you for that, Mr. Russell. Let's start. I'll be asking you 5 work-related questions. So, since you've mentioned that you handled the sales account and a customer service account as well, I want to ask, as efficiency and productivity increase, how do you ensure that quality is maintained?
Well, when it comes to maintaining quality with the agent's performance, factors that we consider is we have to do scheduled and random monitoring as well. So we do call listening to make sure that the agents are doing what they're supposed to do. So you do that at the same time you do coaching to provide feedback, and you do follow-ups as well to ensure that the quality of their work is not being sacrificed even though the efficiency is being increased.
Okay, thank you for that. Let's proceed to the next question. Do you believe in providing employee incentives for success? What kind and why?
Employee incentives, yes. That's a very good question. Monetary motivation would be a great driving force for success, especially on a sales account. You would really see agents competing at a very high level, and just to get top tier incentives as well. Employees would always do the extra mile for additional pay, and that's a proven and tested fact. But it's not always about the money. Some of the agents are motivated differently.
Good morning, Miss Annalyn Bren. Thank you for allowing me to have an informational interview with you. Before we start, can you tell me about yourself?
So, I am Annalyn Bren, and I am branch manager of I am employed for 1 year and
1 year and 2 months. Nag-proceed na po tayo sa what skills are required in your position on a day-to-day basis?
siguro for a day-to-day basis, yung kailangan mo lang dun is goal setting, like yung target sales nyo everyday, yun, monitor lang yun. And then, yung priorities, yung mission ng branch, tapos communication, yung papasok sa communications with the employees or staff, and stress management. Yes, and then customer service.
So, yung second question ko, tell me about a time you had a difficult interaction with a coworker. How did you resolve it?
Siguro, miscommunication, and then yun, doon papasok yun sa scheduling, tapos proper endorsements. So, pag nangyayari, pag may mga incident na gano'n, so always remind lang yung staff na dapat alam nila yung ginagawa nila. So, to avoid ganyang mga incident.
Good afternoon, Mr. Custodio. Thank you for allowing us to have an informational interview with you. So, before we begin, can you tell me about yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name is Bren Detablan. I've been in the BPO industry now for 9 years, 5 years from Convergys, and now running 4 years at Open Global Solutions.
All right, thank you. Let's begin with this question. How do you handle your mistakes in the workplace?
How do I handle mistakes? First, if it has been identified that it was a mistake, of course you have to acknowledge it. And then after acknowledging it, you have to understand why it was a mistake and then resolve from it.
All right. So let's proceed to the next question. How do you handle underperforming agents?
First, you have to identify what was the opportunity of the employee. Was it a knowledge gap? Was it a skill gap? Or was it a behavior? And then from there, once you identified, work from the identified opportunity. Provide step goal for the employee so that your employee will have an idea why you have that kind of coaching sessions.
Thank you, Mr. Ross. So another question, how would you deal with politics in a workplace?
Politics. I've been with the industry for more than 10 years, and in every company that I work with, there's always politics. All I can say is either you go with the flow or you go against all odds. So meaning, you can choose to just follow what the management is doing, or you can choose to stand your ground and fight for what you believe in.
For that. And the last question would be, how do you handle conflict between team members?
Conflict between team members. Well, first you have to do separate coaching sessions, so you will get the opportunity to hear both sides of the story. Then when you get that chance, that's when you do your root cause analysis to determine what's really causing the issue. And then if you feel that this can be resolved by having them talk with each other in front of you and settle whatever issues they have with each other, then sometimes you do that. But if it's a lot more personal, worst case scenario, I might request for an agent transfer to another team due to personal issues.
All right, and that's all. Once again, thank you so much for your time, Mr. Ross.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
So yung pangatlo po, how can you gain a competitive advantage over competitors?
Siguro kay Mines, given na yung yung mga social media, mga endorsements, ganun. Siguro yung sa amin, sa branch, deeper customer relationship. Yung doon na yung sa yung mga regular customers. So, nami-maintain lang ako.
Yung last, how would you grow and motivate your staff?
Siguro sa akin, sinasama ko sila sa mga decision na ginagawa ko. And then, pinapakinggan ko yung mga opinions, for example, mga nila, concerns nila, binibigyan ng consideration or makikinig ako sa mga nila. Gusto nilang mangyari, open ako sa ganun. Tapos, of course, yung trust. Trust, yun yung pinaka-importante para mag-grow kami as a team.
So, yun lang po. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, next question. How would you grow and motivate your staff?
Motivation usually comes from within. Usually what I do, I ask my employee, why are you here? Why did you apply for a work? What was your goal? And where are you right now in terms of your plan, in terms of your goal? How can I help you reach your goal?
All right, thank you for that answer. And the last question would be, what skills are required in your position on a day-to-day basis?
Well, for the skill set, number one, of course, integrity. You cannot outperform everyone without integrity. Number two, you have to show them compassion. You have to be compassionate on what you are doing with your employee, with your customers, and with your leaders. Number three, relationship. You cannot do it on your own. Admit it. Number four, you have to have innovative mind. You have to innovate every time. And then of course, if you have that four skill set, performance will always follow.
All right, and that's all. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Sure, no problem.